So here's my latest and probably my final EMERBU / Tiangong ARP or ARP9 custom build. I think I've run out of ideas. If you watched all my other videos, you watched the build video on this, I tell you everything I did. This was kind of a unique new idea that came to me, so I wanted to go ahead and do this. But I don't think I have any other ideas. So go back, watch the build video on this. I'm really go over everything in a little bit more detail, but let me tell you what I want to do here. I wanted to make a stock delete, which I've done before, but I have lots of these gel ball grenade launchers around, right? And if you hollow them out nicely, room for a lot of battery in there. So when you do the stock delete, it's nice to be able to have that. Now this can just come off. It's just got a screw in here that anchors to the factory spot in there. There's actually a little nut that you can anchor that to. And so this just turned on, or you twist it on and then you just screw it down just for added, I guess, strength. That can always be removed and you go back to the stock buffer tube. And actually the way I designed the battery plug and jumper, if you watch the build videos, I show you how you can just go ahead and then run a battery off into the buffer tube, or you could continue and use the battery up there, with a stock on it still. Otherwise, we've got the extra wires running through here. I showed how they connect from the bottom of this rail is where the plug is. It's built into the bottom of that rail, and how I have two little connectors up next to the outer barrel. And again, that's all really shown in the build video. And then of course we just have it plugged in here, and we got a battery inside there. In this case, of course, a little 11.1 volt battery. And again, everything is in much more detail in the build video, so go ahead and watch that. Okay, other than that, accessory wise, I mean, these are again just gel blaster grade kind of accessories, just because you can kind of customize them up to make them look cool, but they're definitely not super functional. They're more just cosmetic. They're not like that caliber of optic that actually does much. Okay, so I added the full rails on each side, pretty much the full rail on the bottom. You add your threaded tip. This is a metal, a nice metal counterclockwise tracer sleeve essentially, but there's no tracer in it. Okay, so that's what we got going there. Kind of show you the plug here on the back. Again, the wires are in there that allow you to go ahead and unconnect and then jump it, or just run a battery off the back, I should say. Kind of got this crazy aggressive riser. Again, I talked a little bit about that in the build video, what we were doing there. Of course, we go to drum mag on this, and then there's the other side. So, calling it my Tiangong or EMERBU Tiangong ARP9 Tech stock delete. I think it turned out really nice. I don't have many other ideas now when it comes to this one. So like I said, I think I'm good now. So hopefully we're moving on to, again, more of other models that I haven't maybe done as many builds for. So we got a M95 spring in there. And, from the factory, this comes to you from EMERBU with a Gen 8.5 gearbox with metal gears, an upgraded high-speed motor, metal inner barrel, about the equivalent of a M80-ish spring, a 1.2 spring, and always 11.1 volt batteries. So check out emerbutoys.com or check them out on Amazon if you can order from them. Make sure you check back here to see the demo video of this in action, because again, I upgraded it up to an M95 spring. I've got lots of other videos showing you that too. And of course, like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in those YouTube contests when they're live, where you can win several $100s of custom blasters and accessories. Thanks.